plataforma hay cositas que uno se queda con las dudas o que son temas que de verdad uno necesita que se expliquen. Entonces, ahí van quedando
Yo
esos
pienso que,
vacíos.
bueno, al menos en mi caso, la plataforma yo la entiendo demasiado bien, vaya,
Ujú,
pero en la clase se ven otras cosas o se practica otros temas, algunas dudas que, como se dice, se pueden despejar. Por ejemplo, la otra vez que yo le dije de que era de que, ay, no recuerdo, pero fue de que estaba confundida con el presente y el presente perfecto y el pasado sobre de cómo se tenía que utilizar. Esas son
ujú,
cosas que en la plataforma, por mucho sentido que uno le encuentre, se queda con eso.
ujú. Yes, exactly. That's true. That's why the class is helpful. Ahí es donde nos ayuda la clase, porque se aclaran esas dudas, se ven otros ejemplos, hacemos otros ejercicios, o se ven a detalle las estructuras, ¿verdad? Entonces,
Igual el inglés para mí es hablarlo, porque escribirlo, o sea, sí, pero en la mayor parte para que uno lo pueda hablar bien es hablado. Y es como que lo que más influye al recibir las clases, el hablar, uno mejora nuestra pronunciación o nuestra
ujú.
entonación también.
Yes, that's right. And that is the same reason why the classes are on English, right? Because you have,
Yes.
we have to get used with the pronunciation, the rules, and like to get involved. Some people would like to have the class in Spanish, but then we ask, how do you want to learn English if I'm talking in Spanish to you? That couldn't be possible. But, well, I understand. Oh, well. So, see. Okay, guys, yesterday we were comparing the simple past between the simple present. And we have this chart in which we are focused on both examples, both structures and the difference between them. We have finished time, something that happened in the past, and finish in the past. That is not connected with the present, no more. So that is a finished action. We use past simple. Then we also have present perfect with unfinished time. In this sentence, I've worked as a teacher since 2011. It means that at this moment, you are still working as a teacher. She is still working as a teacher. Then we have definite time. Let me take. Okay, then we have this one, definite time and indefinite time. Omar, can you help me to read these both examples, please? Or is not working your mic?
I can read, teachers.
Okay, help me, please.
I'm sorry for the sound.
Don't worry.
Okay, definite time. I saw that if I fell toward in 2007. Eso es verdad.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I have seen the Eiffel Tower.
Mhm. Okay, here the different, thank you. Here the different is the year. Indefinite time, you will have a specific year, and a specific day, month, hour, and so on. But when we have indefinite time, we only have the action, but we don't have a when did you do that? It's just like, I have seen the Eiffel Tower. That was a life experience that could be related to. There is not a specific time. Okay, so the difference, that would be this,
The time.
the time exactly. If you say last week, that's simple past. If you say 2007, that would be simple past. If you say last year, that would be simple past too. Okay, then we have serious or finish action, something that already finished. And we also have the experience, like life experience. Okay, now Omar, can you help me to read this?
Okay. Uh, Good evening, teacher.
Hello, good
And
evening.
in series of finished actions, first, the read book and then he watched movie and experience. Have you ever seen these movies?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. This is a finished time. He read the book and then he watched movie. He finished both activities. We don't have anything else to say. But this, it could be an experience. Like if I ask you, have you ever seen this movie? Any movie? For example, I don't remember any name. The Phantom of the Opera, for example. Have you ever seen the Phantom of the Opera? That would be an experience that you have done in the past. Okay, that would be another different. And also the last one, it's related to repeated actions and results. Okay, maybe that is a little bit. Okay, thank you, Melvin. Can you help me to read the last one, please? Repeated actions and results.
Okay. Repeated action. He went to the cinema every weekend last year. Result. She has already watched this movie 3 times.
Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. So we have repeated actions, something that was done many times in the past, many times. A repeated action that would be kind of a routine in the past. Because repeated action, it couldn't be something that you did just one time. It could have happened many times. He went to the cinema every weekend last year. Every weekend of the year. So it means around at least 4 days, 4 days per month. That was a repeated action. And a result, she has already watched this movie 3 times. That could be a result. Omar, do you want to ask something?
I read it now, and the present perfect is when we talk about the experience and past simple is when we talk about the activities in specific.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ba?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, that's right, exactly. And related to that, I bring this for you. En relación a ello, les traigo esto de acá. Okay, I will start with this and then I will ask you. She has gone. Okay, we use the present perfect to say that an action happened on a specific time before now. So in the past, the exact time is not important. In present perfect, this is important. Present perfect, the exact time is not important. So it means you cannot use the present perfect with a specific time expressions. For example, Catherine, can you help me to read the expressions? The specific time expressions?
Mm, what, what teacher?
Okay.
Which one? Ah, okay. Okay.
This,
You cannot use present perfect. O solo lo de abajo. I'm sorry.
no, the full.
Okay. You cannot use the present perfect with a specific time. What happened?
No?
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, teacher. Okay. But with a specific time expression such as yesterday, a present such as yesterday, 1 year ago, last week, when I was a child, when I lived in Japan, I'm sorry. At the moment, that day, one day, etc.
Exactly. Okay, thank you. That would be Japan.
Japan. Okay.
Yes. Uh-huh.
I confused with Japanese.
Ah, yes. That's similar. Japan, Japanese. Yes. Okay, so as you can see, all of them are time expression, but they are specific. That is the problem, and we cannot use them with present perfect. With present perfect, you can't use a specific time expression. With present perfect, we can use unspecific time expressions. Okay, I will ask Maria, can you help me to read the next chart? The last one, like this chart.
Okay. We can
Hello.
use the present perfect with specific expressions such as ever, never, once, many times, several times, before, so far, already, yet, etc.
Okay, thank you. As you can see, all of them are unspecific, such as ever, never, once, many times, several times, before, so far, already, yet. They are not specific, right? So it means that you can use it with present perfect. As you say, Omar, present perfect is in a specific, and simple past is a specific.
The present perfect is experience, and simple past is activity and specific.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yes, yes, exactly. And just to remind you guys, don't forget that in simple past, we only need the verb in past and the auxiliary did in negative equations. And present perfect, we have to use have or has, depending the personal pronoun, and the verb in past participle. Every single time. And the auxiliary, we have to use it in three of them. Positive, negative, and questions every single time. So to finish with the with this part, to be able to show you to develop some examples and to show you the uses of scenes for yet. Just to finish with this, I will show you this one. Okay, Catherine, can you help me to read these two examples to compare between past simple and present perfect?
Okay. Past simple and present perfect. Finish time. We lived in Japan from from in así o
That
in
would be
from.
in Japan from.
In Japan from 1995 to 1998.
Mhm.
And present perfect, unfinished time. I have worked as a teacher since 2011.
Exactly. Okay, perfect. As you can see, finish time started in the past and finished in the past. And this one hasn't finished. It's still the same in the present. Okay, now Melvin, help me with definite and indefinite time.
Okay. Definite time. I saw the Eiffel Tower in 2007. Indefinite time. I have seen the Eiffel Tower.
You have a definite time. Thank you. You have a definite time because of the year. And here, we don't mention any day, and a specific day and a specific year. We don't need it, right? So I have seen the Eiffel Tower. When? It's not important in this situation because it's present perfect. That could be indefinite time and it's related to with life experience. Similar to this one. Okay, Maria, can you help me with the next one? Series or finished action and experience.
Okay, series of finished actions. He reads the book and then he watched the movie. Experience. Have you seen this movie?
Okay, thank you. All of them are finished actions. They are not connected with the present. And this is an experience, right? So I can ask you, have you seen this movie? And you will answer, yes, I have, or no, I haven't.
Good evening, teacher. Sorry
Hello.
for being late.
Hello, Angie. Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. Finished the homework.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's continue. Omar, are you there? Can you help me to read this one, Omar? Repeated action and result. It's not working. No, I can. Okay, Angie, can you help me? Help me with the last one.
Okay. Repeated action. He went to the cinema every weekend last year. And the result, she has already watched this movie 3 times.
Okay, she has already watched this movie 3 times. That would be kind of a result. And repeated action was kind of a routine, but talking about the past because it's passing. Okay, so to practice a little bit with these both structures and before to continue with the next part, I bring a couple of sentences. Let's see. Yes, we still can take time to practice here. Okay. In this sentence, guys, you have to read the sentence that we already have created, and you have to select how would you use the verb in that we have between the brackets. Like be, pack, not play, close, and happy. So we're going to start with, okay, I will select Maria. Help me with number 1. How would you select the verb?
Okay, the weather around here was terrible in the last few weeks. The weather around here, where?
Where?
Oh,
But
no, it was. Don't know.
yeah, it should be was, but
Oh,
we
yes.
still have a problem
It's, all right.
because of the time expression. The last few weeks. Is that a specific?
In the last few weeks.
The weather around here, terrible in the last few weeks. When you read the sentence, you feel that it's connected with the present? Is it still connected with the present?
I think yes.
It's connected with the present, exactly. And
Yeah.
if it's connected with the present, which could be?
Yeah, has been terrible in the last week.
Yes, that could be. Has been terrible. So we change that. Has been terrible in the last week. Okay,
Okay.
perfect. Okay, thank you. Now let's see, Catherine.
Okay, teacher. uh, can you let me see the whole.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. Maria package. I don't know how do you pronounce pack.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of bird is that? What?
That is, it's regular, and
Okay,
that would
but
be T, T sound.
what means
Oh, to peck.
like that's something that we use with when we travel? No.
So there will be pack, packet. Nah, no, that is not packet. I can show you. Packets, packet. It will be better like this. Packet. When you travel, but not just travel. It could
Okay.
be, for example, packing bag. But it's the same. No, I want to show you something different. But it's the action, but not just when you travel. It could
When
be,
we are like accommodating something.
yes, to
Okay.
put something
Okay.
inside of a box, a bag, like this,
Okay.
that would be packet too.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
okay,
I got it.
okay, perfect. Now, so,
So Maria package, right?
mm-hmm.
Her suitcase last night.
So, could be like this because it's a regular, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Maria
okay.
package, her suitcase like last night.
And this is a finish time, last night.
Yes.
It's
A finish
finished
time.
time. So we use simple past. Okay, next one, Melvin.
Okay, for me it is I have not played volleyball since I was a teenager.
I have not played. I have not played. See, yes, that would be correct. I have not played volleyball since I was a teenager. So it means that at the moment you're not a teenager anymore, but you haven't played volleyball. Yes, that would be correct. I haven't played volleyball since I was a teenager. Now let's see. Angie, help me with number 4.
What's the mission? We watched the dishes.
But this one, it's not a result.
¿Cómo era help?
Have or has?
¿Cómo era help?
Have or has? Have or has? Con we? Have or has?
We have.
We have. And then the verb in past participle. This is a regular, so it's the same simple past.
Help.
Help.
We have help.
Helped.
What the dishes? They are clean now.
Is a result because that was a past action. Is connected with the present like a result. Está conectada con una acción que ya le hicimos, ya lavamos los platos. Pero el resultado es que ahora están limpios. That will be the result. Okay, thank you. Now, the next one, okay, no, it's connected. Omar, are you there? Can you turn on the microphone or yes, I can hear you.
They have
They have
worked at the
no close or that happened.
no
You have two options. Close or that happened.
close.
Uh-huh.
Close.
And that is regular or irregular?
Irregular.
Irregular. Sure?
They have
Close.
not sure. Not sure. teacher.
Okay. That would
They
be
have
close. Is regular.
it's regular.
It's regular. They have closed the factory. And then they say, really? When? And we have to use the other verb.
When happened.
But it's missing something. It's a question. When?
When that
When
happened.
That. But it's still missing something else. We have a double H question, but
that happened.
okay, the verb is in
The factory?
no.
No.
The verb is in present. That is correct.
When that happened.
No, we
No.
should use the verb in present, but
The
when
verb to be is no or was.
it's missing one auxiliary, but it's not verb to be.
Which
Auxiliary
one?
teacher.
Which auxiliary teacher?
The auxiliary about simple past.
Did.
Mhm.
When
When
did
did
Mhm. When did that happen? Yes, because it's a new. This will be like that could be it's not a result, it's more like a new, and it's an action that happened in the past. They have closed the factory. That is the action that happened in the past. But we have a new about that action. Really? When did that happen?
if we say when that happened, it is possible or no?
That
Yeah,
could
but
be.
it's informal.
Yes.
Okay.
When that happened. But that will be in present. That would not be in past the question because you don't have did. If you say when that happened,
Unless we change the word.
the verb,
Okay.
when that happened.
In this sentence, when don't need subject.
In the second.
Yes. And when
No.
did that happen?
You don't
No.
need it. No, when did, because we have this, we use that. When did that happen? You are talking about the situation. It's like to say it. When did it happen? When that happened. ¿Cuándo pasó eso? That would be that.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. So that's why we don't use it. Vea, esto es en relación a cuando una acción del pasado se relaciona con nuestro presente. y sería como una noticia que estamos recibiendo. En esas situaciones también se ocupaba el present perfect. They have closed the factory. Really? When did that happen? So we connect both structures. Okay, let's see. One else. Okay, before to continue with this one, I want to show you because we can practice still tomorrow with this one. But now I want to show you. Okay, I will change a little bit because we have a lot of sentence and I know that this is really helpful for you to practice so you can identify the different situations according to the examples. But tomorrow is our speaking class. Vaya, mañana es la clase que solo la hacemos como de speaking, ya no nos enfocamos con temas gramaticales. Entonces, este tipo de ejercicio nos puede ayudar mucho porque de ustedes ya saben las reglas, ya conocen cómo va la estructura. Entonces nos enfocamos a hablar, just to talk. But now tomorrow we're going to practice a lot with this. So if you can study the rules, please do it. So we have a lot of, and now I want to show you something specific that could be helpful with this one, the time expression. Present perfect with already, yet, since, and for. Omar asked yesterday, what was the difference between them, right? Or when we have to use it, when it's correct, or what is the position about these adverbs? They are adverbs, right? Already, yet, since, and for. So we have different uses for all of them. So let's see. Okay. It's missing. Okay. Melvin, can you help me to read, please? The use.
Okay. Already means that something happened earlier than we expected. With present perfect, already usually goes after have or has and before the main verb.
Okay, thank you. First of all, already. Already means that something happened early than we expected. That is important. Already happened earlier than we expected. Let's see the examples when we use already. Already, already, already. We have the questions, okay. Catherine, can you help me with the first one?
Okay, we've already had our breakfast.
So it means that you took your breakfast earlier, that you probably do it normally because happened earlier than we expect. That is the use. Now, Maria, can you help me with number 2?
Okay.
And the answer. These two. Okay.
When are you going to do your homework? No.
The next one.
But I've already done it.
Okay, here is someone asking you, when are you going to do your homework? When, right? But surprise, you finished your homework. So that was another situation that happened earlier than we expected. But I have already done it. It's like, ya la hice. Happened earlier than we expected. Okay, and let's see, Omar, can you help me with this too?
Do you want a cup of coffee? Answer, no thanks. I've already had one.
So someone is trying to give you a cup of coffee. Do you want a cup of coffee? Is offering you. But no, you wake up early in the morning and you prepare one and you drunk it. So no thanks, I already have one. Because you wake up early and you already took one cup of coffee. So that is the use of already. With present perfect, already usually goes after have or has and before the main verb. So the structure that will be every single time subject, then the subject you put have or has according to the personal pronoun or the subject that you are using. And here you say already. And then that will be the past participle, right? That will be the structure every single time. Subject, have or has, and then or new adverb, already. This one, already. Here, between has and has, have or has, and the main verb that in this structure is past participle. So, do you have any question with already? Or is clear?
Teacher, we
Yes.
can write or we can mention already at the beginning and at at the at the end of the sentence, right?
Yes, we can use it. That will be according to the emphasis. Normally, adverb change their position with the emphasis that you want to do. Algo que pasa mucho con los adverbios es que las posiciones cambian de acuerdo con el énfasis que se le quiere dar a esa acción que ya sucedió. Lo normal o lo que está bajo la gramática sería esa posición. Sujeto, luego have or has y luego already. Pero si lo ven en otra posición que no es esta, también se puede. Y va acorde eso. To the emphasis that you want to do.
Ayer eso le preguntaba por qué iba después del sujeto.
Sí, already, for example.
We always have, no, we always have reading, algo así era, no me acuerdo muy bien.
We always have
Reading.
Ujú.
El complemento no me acuerdo.
Vaya, pero ahí es otro tipo de adverbio. Ese es un adverbio de frecuencia. Always.
Already no es frecuencia.
No, no, this is not. No, this is not a frequency. Los adverbios, dependiendo de la categoría que ellos tienen, hay de modo, hay de tiempo, hay de cantidad. Hay varios, hay como 5 categorías principales. Pueden ser cambiantes sus posiciones. Ese es el detalle con ellos, with adverbs. Okay, but with already, do you have questions with this? Maria, you wanted to ask something?
No, teacher. I agree.
Okay, Melvin, Angie, any questions?
Not teacher.
No, it's clear.
Okay, perfect. I will, okay, let me show you. Okay, at the end I will tell you that. Okay, now Catherine, can you help me with next one? Jet.
Okay, yet means that something that we expected has happened or hasn't happened. We usually put it at the end of the sentence. Example. Has the post arrived yet? Have you done your homework? Not yet. Haven't you got ready yet? Look at the time. I'm sorry, I read flojamente, lo siento.
Slowly.
Slowly.
Okay. No, you read it so lazy. Okay.
I forgot to mention that it was a question. I'm sorry, teacher.
Okay, don't worry. There's no problem. Okay, yes, that was a question. Haven't you got ready yet? Look at the time that would be. Okay. Yes, the emphasize. Mhm. So yet means that something that we expected has happened or hasn't happened. So that's why. Another question that could be, for example, when we are doing an exercise and the teacher say, did you finish? You say, no yet, because you need more time. So something that is expected by me, by the teacher, hasn't happened. So it means that you haven't finished yet. That's why, no yet, teacher, we need more time to finish. So that would be the use of yet. Something that we expected has happened or hasn't happened. Has the bus off? Has the bus arrived yet? Or have you done your homework? No yet. So that is the opposite from the previous. Because Maria tell us, when are you going to do your homework? But I have already done it, so you finished. But with yet, no yet, you haven't finished. So it's kind the passive situation. So with this, and every single time we use it at the end. Don't confuse with this sentence because it's not the end, right? But the end of the question, that will be the question mark. That is another sentence, like a complex sentence. Haven't you got ready yet? We finished with the question mark. Look at the time. Is another expression. So the finish, the end for this sentence, that will be with the question mark. That's why it doesn't look like if it is at the end, but yes, it is at the end. So yet, we use it at the end of the sentence every single time.
Only the end.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay.
Yes. We usually put it at the end. Okay. I recommend to use it at the end. But rules in English, they are not like so rules with adverbs. So we can find it in different positions. But commonly, or most of the time, we're going to find them at the end of the sentence. But be careful because we say it's not always, it's a usually. So it could be at the end or in another position. Vaya, aquí les hago el paréntesis. Esto es lo que les digo con los adverbios. Estos son adverbios, todos. Hay diferentes categorías. Así como Mar me preguntaba por qué always estaba antes del have y por qué already se pone después del have. Porque depende qué tipo de adverbio es. Hay ciertas reglas que uno tiene para poder moverlo de acuerdo al énfasis que quiere hacer en esa pregunta, en esa oración, positivo o negativo. Con yet, usualmente lo vamos a encontrar al final de las oraciones. Pero si alguna vez lo encuentran en una posición que no es al final, no se vayan a asustar, no es que esté siendo mal utilizado. También se podría, pero lo normal, digamos, dentro de la regla, es que esté usualmente al final. Lo mismo pasa con already. Lo normal es que esté después del have or has, or has. Después de have or has, tenemos que poner already. Pero si lo ven en otra posición, también es válido. ¿Qué pasa si está en otra posición? Es que se está haciendo énfasis más en esa palabra en específico, en el adverbio. Remember the use of adverbs. What is an adverb? It gives us extra details about the verb. Give us the information, a little bit more description about how we perform the verb. ¿Qué hacían los adverbios en general? Un adverbio les modifica el verbo, les describe cómo lo hacen la acción, que la acción es el verbo. Cómo Tomemos el verbo tener, caminar. ¿Cómo caminan? ¿Cuánto tiempo caminan? ¿Dónde caminan? ¿Con qué frecuencia caminan? Todas esas palabras que describen esas acciones son adverbios. So that's why we can find them in different positions. Okay, now it's clear with already and yet?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect.
At this time,
Yes.
teacher, I haven't seen yet in another position. I always see yet at the end of the sentences.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that is the common use.
But if we find yet in the middle of the sentences, I think that the meaning for me is going to change. Or maybe I don't no. ¿Cómo sería? Espérese que ya me confundí.
I will not.
I will not understand the sentences.
Yes. Yes. Yes, that could be with jet. Probably that could be confusing. But jet is normally at the end of the sentence. And most of the time in formal or informal English, we find it at the end of the sentence. Yes. But for example, when you say, yeah, every single time, that could be, I will show you one example. That could be a question like this one, when you can probably see that it's not at the end of the sentence. A veces no es que no esté al final, sino que como tenemos una oración de corrido, pareciera que está en medio, pero sí se terminó esa oración. Lo que pasa es que es compuesta, como esta de look at the time. Vaya, si nosotros decimos, have you been, ¿qué le podemos poner? Have you. That would be a question. Have you been to London or Las Vegas yet? If you haven't, you can say no, no yet. No, no yet. We separate and we can say, I haven't been, let's say it like this. I haven't been there, could be. I haven't been there. And yet is not at the end of the sentence, but is the end of the short answer. Pareciera que no está al final porque está en medio, pero dimos una respuesta corta antes de crear la respuesta larga, ¿verdad? Es no, no yet, I haven't been there.
I understand.
Okay, perfect. Yes.
But the point is that the sentence has a point to separate the words, right?
You can find or also a comma.
Yes, yes.
Or even a question mark. That could be the limit. Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
I understand, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. I'm glad. Okay, and let me show you next one. That could be, okay. Now we're going to focus on the rules and tomorrow we're going to practice a lot about it. Okay, now we have for and since. That would be the last one for today. And Melvin, can you help me to read, please?
Okay. We use for with a period of time. For example, a few days, half an hour, 2 years. We use things with the time when the action started. For example, last year, June 8th, I meet you.
Okay, so that will be different. For which a period of time. For example, a few days, half an hour, 2 years, like this. Period of time, but indefinite period of time. A few days, okay, that could be any kind, any day during the month. Half an hour, okay, but which one? 2 years, yeah, I know, 2 years, but which one? 2020 and 2021, or 2016, 2017, or 2022 and 2023? We don't know it. It's just a period of time. It's not a specific. We use since with the time when the action, I'm sorry for that. We use since with the time when the action is started. For example, last year, June 8th, I met you. That is last year, June 8th, but it's a specific period of time. Es un punto específico en el tiempo. That is a specific period of time. So that would be the difference. For unspecific periods, since a specific period, we have to have the date, the specific year, like 2021, 2023, or last Monday, that would be the previous one, the nearest Monday, and last year, because it's the same, right? Last year for me was 2022, and for you was the same. We cannot identify, or we cannot understand differently. That will be the same. So that is the difference between for and since. Is that clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, and the rest of you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So now I want to show you something that, okay.